Alright, what's going on guys? Boss on here. I am back with another video. Today isn't about a story time, but it's about a topic I wanted to discuss, and that is about the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. And I'm pretty sure everyone has played it at least once. Maybe no one has played it before, but every Yu-Gi-Oh player knows the term meta. And what meta is, it's basically overpowered decks that everyone basically hates playing against. And as a Yu-Gi-Oh player myself that plays MasterDuel, I've faced countless people that play meta decks, and right now Snake Eye, with the combination of Kirsha and other cards, it's basically very difficult to play the game right now, concerning most of the decks I play are just normal monsters. I mean, not always, but I play trains as well, so I win sometimes, but most of the time I just always lose. But today's topic on this video is I'm gonna rate all the meta decks I've played in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And just a note, I'm not gonna be talking about every single meta deck, but just the decks that I've played so far. So the first one we're gonna be talking about is Code Link Monsters. So this deck mostly focuses on link summoning, when in some code decks like MathMech, they'll typically go to XYZ summon first, get what they need first, and then they'll go ahead and link summon. And when it comes to playing against this deck, it's a little bit difficult to say at the least, because when they get their boss monster out, either this card or other archetypes, they basically wipe out your whole entire board, because it seems like they have an endless supply of link monsters in their graveyard that they can banish to then wipe out and destroy all cards you currently control on your field. Now when it comes to playing this deck, I mean, it's kind of cool because you can just special summon like all the monsters you need on one turn, but like really just like playing the game and ending it on one turn, that does not seem kind of fun. I mean, yes, you can complete all the missions that you need, but to me, it doesn't seem that fun just to like end the game on one turn. I mean, we already have Kirsha, it's already bad enough, but like seriously. But besides for what these cards can do, for like me, I like how the artwork is for these link monsters, how they're like these robotic like beings, and you cannot get me this wrong, you cannot change my mind over this, but in my opinion, these guys literally look like from Transformers. Like, I would look at this card and say, yo, that looks like Bumblebee or Optimus Prime. In conclusion, for my opinions about this deck, I guess I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not the person to mostly link summon. I'm type of the person that likes to XYZ summon, so most of the time it's just link summoning. I don't really like doing often, but sometimes it's really good to just link summon to get some materials or monsters that are on the field that you don't need anymore. And plus some of the link monsters of the code talkers are very cool. I like the art style, so 7 out of 10 overall. Alright, now the next one is not, I'm not sure if people will call this meta, but I'm calling it anyways. I'm putting this on the list. But next we have is Mecha Phantom Beasts. Now this is one of my personal favorite decks because these monsters are literally just military style vehicles that look like animals but still look like they're in the military. Now the reason why these are considered meta is because some people use the cards but they don't really have it as like an actual deck. And what I mean is that like they have all the cards of the Mecha Phantom Beast, but they only use certain cards for meta decks with combinations like Kirsha, access code, synchro summoning, besides Mecha Phantom Beast and other bullshit. That's just makes the deck more powerful than ever. But if we're just only playing the Mecha Phantom Beast cards and nothing else, just like the simple, like all the variant archetypes of the Mecha Phantom Beasts, then it's actually like a really fun deck. Like it has all the combination archetypes for summoning, like link summoning, synchro summoning, XYZ summoning. However, there's no fusion summoning, which I'm kind of down about, because I'm like, okay, if they have all these archetypes, it's probably the ultimate deck, because you can summon like all the archetypes of every summoning Konami has created in Master Duel and even TCG. Now when it comes to playing against this deck, it's kind of hard to kill them because they mostly summon tokens, which makes them cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, which is a really good thing to do. However, if you defeat the you have to defeat the tokens first before you can defeat them. So like if this was against a meta deck, if you're using a meta deck against Mecha Phantom Beast, you most likely might be able to destroy them unless they're Link summoning or XYZ summoning or Synchro summoning really fast, which is most likely possible if you use every single Mecha Phantom Beast card in one deck. However, when you're using this deck in battles, it's actually really fun. Besides just not letting someone able to play, they don't really have effects that can negate or destroy other people's monsters unless you have the Synchro monsters. No, it's the XYZ cards, like the Draco. No, it's basically the airplane, giant XYZ airplane. But I also like its unique ability where you're able to increase its level based on how many tokens you currently have on your field. It allows you to increase all of your Mecha Phantom Beasts levels of monsters to increase as you get more tokens, so you can XYZ summon more higher leveled monsters. But not only that, but Synchro summon quicker, which is a really good combination that I like, considering I'm the person that likes to XYZ summoning. Overall, I rate this deck a 9 out of 10 because of its abilities, and it's a little bit more grounded than the other metas, because I feel like these types of decks are a little bit more fun than the other meta decks where it's just like a one-turn kill. But decks like these, it takes a little bit more turns to summon, and it seems a little bit more fun because instead of just special summoning like just one turn and ending all, it takes a little bit to summon the monsters, but while also having some good effects, but not just overpowered. So now we're moving on to one of the most toxic decks, and that is Kashira. So the reason why to many Yu-Gi-Oh players Kashira is one of the most feared decks in the game is because it has the ability to special summon during any time during ending the game. I mean, not during the time. I mean, I guess so, because it says on the effects that during your opponent's turn or your turn, you can special summon one Kashira monster from your hand or that is banished. So not only that, but they also have the ability to banish monsters or the cards on top of your deck. Like, you're just going on here, you enter the match, try to do your own combo, enjoy the game, when suddenly here comes a Kashira monster banishing half your deck supply and preventing you from playing the game. But that's just literally it. That's just the whole entire deck, is to special summon monsters, banish your whole entire opponent's deck until they surrender, or you just kill them yourself. Now, when it comes to playing the Kashira deck, I gotta say, this is a very good idea to troll people or to piss people off, because I mean, this is what it does, is to banish everything you have, including your deck, the field, everything basically. However, for players that play Kashira, gotta watch out for Grand Machu players, because those players tend to like having everything they have banished, so they can bring out Grand Machu and end the game that way. The reason why Grand Machu players are powerful when their deck is banished easily is so they can have a very high attack power, which is very hard to defeat unless you can act very quickly. But for this deck, in my conclusion, I give this a 6 out of 10 because it's really hard to play against, because basically they just win most of the time. However, it is a good idea if you want to prank people. So yeah, that's my conclusion for that deck. But that is my take on Yu-Gi-Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh card game and meta decks. If you guys want me to do more reviews like these in the future, just let me know in the comments. If this video, I guess, gets at least 5 likes, I'll do a part 2 to this. But yeah, that's all of the decks I'm going to do today, considering this is a short gameplay, so I'm not going to do too many. But yeah, I would really appreciate it if you guys can press the like button. However, if you don't press the like button, Kirish's gonna come to your house and steal all your Yu-Gi-Oh cards, including your deck. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace.